Hey y'all, welcome back. It took me a minute because I have lost my recording phone. I'm on my regular phone right now and I'm just all kinds of I'm a creature of habit. So I'm all kinds of just walking around the house, flipping over sofa cushions. I don't know what happened to this phone. It's either usually in my bed or on the sofa. So now I gotta do and I usually do my notes on this phone when I'm recording. So I got my little trusty uh cue cards. Feel like I'm in speech class again, circa ninth grade. But anyway, so we're back with this parts review of the reunion. Now, we start off where we left off, of course, with Tisha, basically Tisha and Kiki arguing, right? Talking about her infidelity. Kiki is just so into wanting to tell Tisha that Marcel is cheating. Nobody has proof. No text messages, no pictures or nothing. I don't know what's going on with that, but they just keep on it. I mean, she obviously is going to stay with the man, right? So Tisha starts talking about how Kiki and her husband have both cheated on each other. Kiki didn't deny that, which, I mean, Kiki, you kind of asked for it because you all in her business about her marriage. So, of course, she's going to spill your tea out there. So now we hearing about you and your dude. And so, basically, Tisha and Marcel feel like Kiki is using them for a storyline. Now, if you look at Kiki's appearance from the time she first started till now, she really doesn't have too much going on as far as a storyline outside of her used to be on drugs. Well, let's clean that up. She was on prescription drugs. You know how people get addicted to pain medicine? It was like that, right? And after a while, your doctor's probably going to say, okay, no, you don't need any more. And then people start going to different lengths to get that relief for that pain or that high for that pain. So, of course, on this past season that just ended, they did a drug test. She tested negative. Also on this season, they have her own camera saying she was shoplifting at Home Depot. And as of right now, no charges have been, pushed on her, but we'll see what happens along with that. I hope Kiki does kind of bring a little bit more than just, I'm tired of hearing about Tisha's marriage. And Marcel might be cheating with no evidence. Her and Melody, I don't really hear Melody talk about it too much, but everybody just get off of that. Ain't nobody coming forward. If he's with somebody, he's paying them well. I hope I'm looking at the camera right, y'all. Because like I said, I'm on another phone, so. Then we get into Martell's non-existent love life. He says he wasn't with Sheree. They were just friends. Carlos was talking about the girl that he bought, some random girl he bought on the trip when they were I think they were in Houston. And later on, him and Mel get into, it's hard for me to understand someone like Martell. Like, you had a baby while being married. You had a baby with another woman. Why would somebody get over that so quick? Why would somebody get over that at all? You have changed the whole dynamic of the marriage. Now we have to have this other mouth that we have to feed, and I got to deal with this woman who knew. Yes, I understand he's the one married, but it's like y'all both was just being scandalous. So why would somebody want to come back to that? Why would somebody want to be? But he's always talking about, he loves bringing up stuff that she did. Well, you cheated too, and you had 11 babysitters, and da-da-da-da-da. It's like, dude, I'm sorry, but whatever she has done compared to what you've done, and you were messing with this woman for 5 years and created a life with her, actually more than once, because I believe she had an abortion at least once or twice. So you created a life with her multiple times. But you over here talking about some 11 babysitters. Like, boy. Carlos asked him if he's in a relationship with his child's mother. He says no. I don't keep up with her too much. Like, I don't keep up with the gossip of it all too much. I just watch this show. So I don't know who's talking to who on lives and who's DMing who and putting up screenshots and stuff like that. But the people are saying that she feels like her and Martell are together. So I kind of feel sorry for her, man, because it's like by the time she finally wakes up, so much time has been gone, and you're going to be thinking to yourself, like, I really wasted a lot of my time, my youth on this married man, had a baby by him, and he still won't claim me. You see what I'm saying? Like, you did all that, and he still ain't with you. Or at least he's not claiming you in public, just like when you were the side chick. I mean, what kind of position is that to be in? Tiffany and Lou get on there for a minute. Now, we know Tiffany left in the middle of the season, or maybe towards the end of the season. She said she had postpartum depression. Some people online are saying that they actually got fired, but Carlos just gave them a little storyline to make it seem like. I feel like they really did leave on their own. I don't feel like Carlos fired them, but they just didn't have enough going on. They tried to do the whole her trying to find her biological father thing because she was adopted. I think she either found her mother or was trying to find her mother as well. But they, both of them together collectively, they just really weren't. Let's just be real. Reality TV is the drama. They weren't really bringing enough drama outside of her. You know, when she first came on, she was talking about, I forgot whose son. I think it was Maurice's son. And, you know, kind of inserting herself in things. And they called her a Karen, right? And with her being biracial, she's half white. She says she doesn't really know how to take that because usually when people talk about Karens, they're talking about like a middle-aged white woman who, you know, I need to speak to the manager. I'm going to call the cops. I don't feel like it was coming from that. I feel like Karen just means anybody, of course it's attached to being a woman, but anybody who's just causing a fuss for nothing. But I'm not biracial, so I can't say that she took that wrong. Like, I don't know. I don't occupy that space, so. Now on here we have my favorite couple so far. I love them. Chris and Nell. Now they didn't really talk too much on this part. They're going to get more into talking next part because they had their infidelity issues in their marriage. I don't know how long ago it was. They've been married for like 30 years, I think, or at least been together that long. So I don't know how long ago that was, but they're going to be talking about that next week. The only thing they really did on this episode was, you know, Chris was doing some little TikTok moves that I see, and that's on my other phone. My other phone has TikTok app on it. I don't have it on this one because I only got so much room. I gotta find that phone. Anyway, so he was showing his TikTok moves. And now she chimed in a little bit when Martell was trying to deny that he wasn't still in love with Melody and that he wanted his family. But I do think he misses his family, but it's like, I just don't see how you can cheat for 5 years, get this woman pregnant multiple times, and I'm pretty sure she's probably not even the only woman he's cheated with, and then want your family back. But anyway, we'll get off of that because we was already on that. Now this episode, part 2, ends with Stormy's mom coming on there. Stormy's mom and Stormy's cousin. Stormy's cousin was working at the factory. The cancer. My eyes look so droopy and sad. I don't get enough sleep, y'all. I really don't. But anyway, he was working down there, and then Courtney hired him again. Courtney is Stormy's husband. So Stormy's mom gets into it with Melody because Melody went live once and something about someone was filming in her house and they were thinking it was Stormy because Stormy was there around that time someone was filming in her house or put up cameras or something. And so Stormy's mother was basically telling Melody that she feels like, and I put new tape on the back of this ring light, feels like she should have been correcting the people on the live saying, no, I'm not talking about Stormy. I'm sorry, but Stormy's mother is giving me, she's giving me like, I don't know if she just really want to just be on the show, but Stormy, we can see plenty of times that Stormy can defend herself. Like, she has no problem defending herself at all. Okay, especially against another woman. She get into it with men, so you know she's gonna be able to take up for herself with another woman. So I don't see what Stormy's mom, like Stormy, I believe is around my age. I'm 36. Everybody there is around my age or maybe a little bit older. Like, we're all in our like mid 30s to like mid 40s, right? That's the age range. Everybody's old enough to speak for themselves. And then at the end of the episode, she was like, she did something to the effect of, ah, like some little kids, like, girl, you got to be 60 at least. If Stormy's 30 something, you at least 60. Like, really? That's what we're doing now? It's just, I don't know. Now, I miss Miss Wanda. I love Miss Wanda. People say she was messy. And she was kind of trying to stick up for Tisha, but it's just something about Miss Wanda that I like. This lady just came on there with an attitude. At least Miss Wanda had a good spirit about her. I watch her live sometimes if it comes up on my Instagram. But yeah, so this episode, it was all right. It was a little slow and whatnot, but I'm looking forward to part 3 coming on Saturday because we get to talk to the Fletchers. I think that's their last name, Nell and Chris, a little bit more. Get into more Stormy's mama and whoever else they're gonna bring on there. All right, I'm gonna fix this ring light, y'all. As always, peace and blessings. Shout out to my 48 subscribers. Love each and every one of you. Shout out to people that take the time out to view my videos, man. I appreciate it dearly. All right, until next time, y'all.